let the ferry go and then return. Do you see any ferry coming down Southampton?
No.
Go and get the
He's going in for a paddle. My shoes are off. And he looks so proud of himself. Look. I'm concentrating. I'm trying not to hit anything in the harbour.
Oh, well done.
I'm trying not to run aground anywhere because it's very shallow.
Yeah, well done.
But I wish it had been like this coming year actually.
What,
it's
lighter
nice
winds?
and gentle. Rather than being thrown around everywhere.
Yeah. The gentle beauty of the Dorset countryside. The Isle of Purbeck. On a grey day. River Frome we're motoring up. Quite shallow, but it feels a bit like the Norwfolk Broads around here. And then if you carry on we get to Wareham. I'm not sure we're going to go that far, but we'll see how we get on.
Might be jumping, but there are still no dolphins.
Rather different sailing conditions from the day before yesterday. Nice peaceful downwind sail on the River Frome. It's a little bit like the Norwfolk Broads, and there's nobody here. It's just amazing. So quiet. Shame the sun's not shining. We're out on our way out of Poole Harbour on a cloudy grey day, but light winds, so it should be a comfortable sail back, we hope. We're going to go out to Harry Rocks first, and then we'll bear away down to the Solent. Which radio is that? It's Brownsea Island. Harry Redknapp's one? Was it that one with the grey tower, did you say?
Like brown house.
The old looking place.
Central Union, that's up the same.
Is it? Have you looked?
No, you told us that.
Oh right.
I guess, I mean, it's not that big for Central Union, is it? I mean, that was the back of it.
Oh, I think it's quite big.
Yeah, it's 5 stories, so Central Union in Kensington. Paddington.
Shell Bay and the lovely beach.
I believe there are people sitting there.
And there are actually people sitting on it, even though it's grey and miserable.
Fully dressed. The windbreak.
Behind the stack there. See, you just see a bit of Swanage. Well, we're making good progress, better than expected. We're now heading across Christchurch Bay towards the Needles, and we're ahead of schedule, which means that when we get to the Needles the tide will be against us, but we're expecting to get there about 2 o'clock. The tide changes at about 3:30, so hopefully the tide won't be flowing too strongly by 2 o'clock, but we'll just have to evaluate the situation when we get there. Lovely sailing conditions, force 3 wind. It's a bit rocky and rolly because we're on a reach, but the boat's going well. See all that? That's all shallow water there. Yeah, well, shallow water that is. That's a sandbank. We're creeping past bridge, going against the tide. It's not ideal, but you can never time things perfectly when you're on a fairly long passage, so we're just having to endure a slow progress until the tide turns, which will be in about an hour's time. Just passing the Needles, just passing bridge Cardinal Mark. And we're hoping for calmer waters once we get into the Solent so that we can make a cup of coffee. It's about time the kettle went on, don't you think? Time the kettle went on?
Definitely.
Time the kettle went on. No caffeine at all morning. But plenty of adrenaline. So now we're back in the western part of the Solent, which is quite calm compared to Christchurch Bay, which was a bit rolly, to say the least, a little bit bumpy. It's really quite calm here. We've now got the tide going with us, so we're doing just over 6 knots, heading towards Calshot and then up towards the Handle, and we're hoping we'll be back sort of 7 to 8 o'clock, I guess. And behind me is Lymington on this grey August afternoon. Feels more like the autumn than the summer.